the bottom line of how the Henny Foundation started is I simply was looking for black editors for one of the vendors that was trying to diversify their personal staff, but it became, very viral because there was a lot of negative comments. Because I do feel like some of the folks that have grown up in this industry, like me, but maybe, come from a different background as me, they, a lot of the white folks in that particular chat, like really felt like, oh, it wasn't fair that they were only looking for black people for this particular opportunity. And they had a lot of negative comments that went viral, got retweeted by other folks, and became a Los Angeles Times article.
Blew up in the
news and everything. But it put me in a position because all these microphones in your face with, all these outlets wanting to know what you think. And they just want, to understand what happened and tell the story of the day. But the story was bigger than that to me, because what I realized was, I think we all think there's someone out there working on a problem, right? Like there's the Red Cross, they got it, or this other organization, they got it. There's a lot of nonprofits that exist to solve problems in the world. And what I realized was this particular problem, there was no nonprofit that was really solving it, specifically for below the line jobs and post production, which in unscripted television is where all the jobs and all the money is. Right? So almost 75% of unscripted money, right, on unscripted shows, that's nonfiction, documentaries, reality TV, is all spent in post-production.
Yeah.
Right? Most of our television shows are unscripted because scripted is more expensive. So I was able to really dive into the numbers. We compiled this list of black editors and quickly realized that even if every single reality show wanted one black editor, there weren't enough with experience or that had credits to even get that many people hired. Like, I think the list of shows we did last year, it's like 1,700 shows, right, across, I don't know how many networks there are today, but it's a lot of them. And our list of black editors, and this is like from film to unscripted to like all the viral activity. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are editing professionally that we didn't have on our list.
Yeah. But
we had a pretty comprehensive list, and it was only like 400 people.
Yeah.
Right? And the union people were like less than half of that. And there's 8,000 members in the union, which basically means that we're less than 1%.
Yeah. And I think we should clarify, because a lot of people who don't understand post-production think like maybe there's like an editor or two on shows, but like some shows have like 5, 6, 7 editors.
Yeah.
And then they have a ton of assistant editors and a bunch of other, things. So when you say like 400 people, I mean, that's like a really small number that, people need to kind of grasp.
Yeah. I'll give you one stat that black people don't realize, like America's Got Talent, or The Voice, for instance. The Voice is a good example. 20 editors, 15 assistants, right? That's just on one show. And there's a lot of shows, reality shows. Most reality shows are going to have anywhere from 4 to 8 editors, and at least a few assistants.